and he would just put one glove on, and we just go a whole round, like 4 or 5 rounds with just jabs and working his left hand. And people, you gotta watch Larry Holmes. He did more than just jab with his left hand. He had an awesome jab with his left hand, but he had a good right hand in general. I mean, good left hand. He did everything with that left hand. He jabbed, he would push guys, he would pull guys, you watch him when he fight. And Larry Holmes is a heavyweight. You know, like I tell you guys, heavyweights last a little longer in boxing than smaller guys. I don't know why. But Larry Holmes used to do a lot. He used to push. He would push the guy, pull him, and then he would hit him with the like, wham, wham, push him, wham. He was like, boom. He used to do everything with that left hand. Guys like that don't box today. Everybody want to be like you know who. They want to be like Mayweather and go into a shell. And they keep saying Mayweather got awesome defense. Everybody got good defense if you ain't throwing no punches. Pernell Whitaker had a good defense. Mayweather has a good defense, but he goes into a shell and then he don't punch. And what he does is he waits for you to finish flurrying, and then he comes back and then he starts pot shotting you, and that's how he steals the rounds. He goes into a shell, pah, 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 pot shot you, and then he goes into a shell. Oh, somebody was asking me about what they was asking me about feints. Don't feint. Feints is when you faking a guy. The reason I don't throw a lot of feints is because I'm always moving. I work with a guy named Sugar Best back in Brooklyn. He showed me how to keep moving. And like I told you, see, if you fight like this, you get throw feints. But I'm always moving. Excuse me. When I was watching this guy, he was jabbing. He was on something like this the other day. He was on some shit that didn't make no sense whatsoever. When you jab, you pushing off this foot. And even when you backing up, you gotta push back. It's like this. Even when you backing up, you still gotta come back eventually. You can't just do this. You gotta stick to it. Look, if you jabbing like this, it's gonna hurt a guy. But even if you step into it, it gives it even more leverage. So you gotta step into the guy, and you don't want to get caught at the end of a person's punches.